Now we'll start with question number 9. Now in this problem, what they are asking for, you see, draw front view, top view, and sectional right hand side view. Okay, right hand side view will be from this direction, you see. Okay, front view in this direction, so this becomes length. So what we will do now, instead of thinking sectional view, first of all we will draw all three views. Okay, front view, top view, and right hand side view. Then we will think of sectional view. Okay, here we have sectional plane also, AA. Okay, in this direction means direction is given, it means that in the direction of A, object part to be retained, and opposite part means this part to be removed. Okay, okay, let us find out length first. Length of object is how much? This thing is 13 plus 27 plus, now up to center line, this distance is how much? Total is 7, so this is 3.5. So 23 27 plus 13 is 40 plus 3.5. Now we have reached up to this axis. Now radius of outer one, outer circle is having diameter of 23, so radius will be 11.5. So 11.5 plus 3.5 plus 27 plus 13. Okay, so this becomes, length becomes 55 mm, likewise. Okay, now in similar way you see the height. Now see, from center to center distance is given 55 mm. Okay, now from this point outer radius is how much? 11.5, as diameter is 23. So 55 plus 11.5 is equal to 66.5, and width is equal to 46. How we are getting it? You see, width, this width, this width is how much? You see, this is 26. Okay, now up to this level we have 26. Okay, up to this level 26. Now here you see, this distance is how much? 7. Okay, so 26 plus 7 plus, now we have reached this center line. Outer diameter, outer radius is 13 mm. So 13 plus 7 is 20 plus 26. So your width becomes 46. Okay, now here we have drawn boxes, length by height, then length by, this is width, and this is width by height for side view. Okay, now once we look at all this, now next part is what? Next part is to draw front view. Okay, let us start with. Okay, now in front view, very first thing is what? First of all we have to draw this thing. Okay, ये कितना है? This total is 27 plus 13. Okay, okay, let us draw this. Let us look at center of this circles first. Okay, these circles can be seen as it is. So center of circle is at at what distance? Now from this side, it is how much? From this side, it is at a distance of 11.5. Okay, from this side, it is at a distance of 11.5. So what we will do? We will use offset command. See, offset, distance is 11.5. Enter. Okay, this line on this side. Okay, in similar way, from top face is, it is again 11.5. Okay, so repeat offset. Okay, distance is 11.5 only. Okay, this line on this side. Okay, so here we have center of circle. Okay, these lines to be shown by center line. Okay, how we get it? You match properties, take center line. Okay, make these two lines as a center line. Now these two circles can be seen as it is. So outer one is having diameter of 23, outer one is having, so radius will be 11.5, and inner circle is having how much? It is 14. So radius will be 7. You see, radius will be 7. Okay, now once we have these two circles, what next? Okay, now you see here it is coming tangentially down. Okay, tangentially down आ रहा है, तो in similar way ये रिप के पीछे भी ऐसे ही टेंजेंशियली आएगा. ठीक है, तो वो उससे पहले क्या करेंगे? वी विल ड्रॉ दिस रिप फर्स्ट. ठीक है, अबाउट सेंटर लाइन दिस डिस्टेंस इज 7. सो व्हाट वी नीड टू डू इज, अबाउट सेंटर लाइन डिस्टेंस कितना है? 7. सो ऑन आइदर साइड्स इट इज 3.5 mm. Okay, so this line on this side, this line on this side. ठीक है, I will delete this line. Okay, यहाँ पे gap है, I will fill up that gap with extend command. Okay, Now I have this thing, you see. Okay, now after this, you see, take a line from this point is going up to last. Okay, now it is going vertical. How much it is? This total is this thing 20 plus, you see this thing is 20 plus 7, so 27 it is. Okay, so it is 27, enter. Okay, in this direction it is going at what level? You see, tangential line is coming from this point, you see. Okay, and excess line you can trim. Okay, so whatever thing we have here, in similar way thing will be there from opposite side, you see. Okay, actually we can't predict whether object whether we have that uh, rib or not. Okay, so what we will do, okay, let us keep it as it is. Okay, object is up to this level itself for time being. ठीक है, डायरेक्टली गैस नहीं कर सकते तो जो दिया है that is our object. ठीक है, so this is my object, you see. Now apart from this, you see this circle, this rib, this tangential surface, here we have one circle. Distance is what? From this 13 mm, from this line 7 mm. ठीक है, you see, from this line how much it is? 13 mm. Okay, so कैसे जा सकता है? यहाँ से 13 in this direction, then 7. ठीक है, by opposite even you can get it. You see, diameter of circle is how much? 6. So radius is equal to 3. You see, radius is 3. ठीक है, now once you get it, what can you do here? You can draw center line for this. Okay, to be shown by object line. This overwrite line I will delete. Okay, now once we have this, okay, once we have this, what next? This circular part cannot be seen. ठीक है, when we are looking from this side, it can be seen as a rectangle. ठीक है, as it is hidden, so to be shown by dotted line. So width is how much? This total width is, radius is 13, so width is 26. This width is 26. You see, okay. So what we can do? Okay, from this point we can go in this direction 26. Okay, we will go down. How much the height? You see, height is 7. Height is 7. Enter. We'll end up with this one. Okay, so which part cannot be seen? I will delete this line. See this, some part is matching with this line, some part is matching with this line, so this two are remaining. तो ये दोनों के लिए क्या कर सकते हैं हम लोग? We can change the properties. Okay, for this one, you see. Okay, so this is to be shown by dotted line, and center of circle is at a distance of what? 13 mm from this side. So this is the line. Okay, this is the line, this is the center line, you see. Okay, now this part, this is for cylinder, this part is having hole also, you see. This part is having hole, so what we can do? Hole is having diameter of 12 mm, so on either sides length will be 6, you see. Okay, so how we get it? Okay, on either sides it is 6 mm. Okay, so this lines to be shown by dotted line again. This is axis. Okay, repeat match properties, then this thing is dotted line. Okay, now this part is over, this front view is over, you see. Okay, now once you get front view, what is next part? To draw projections. To draw the projections, let us select color for projections. Okay, now you see this can be projected, repeat, then this thing can be projected like this, repeat, this one. Okay, then this center line can be projected as a center line only. Again, this center line we can project as a center line. Take line, draw projectors, repeat, repeat. Okay, here we already have. So this first or this circle projectors are remaining. Okay, now once we have this, okay, once we have this, what can we do? Now see all projectors we have drawn. Okay, now let us think of, okay, like let us think about top view. Now in top view, what you can see, this cylinder can be seen as a rectangle starting with this side, starting with this side. So length is how much? 26, and width we have already projected, you see. So take a line, change color first, take a line. Okay, width is how much? You see, width is up to this, length is 26. Okay, now apart from this, we have projector for circle. Okay, now for circle, how we get it? You see, for circle, dotted lines will be there. Okay, between this to this, repeat, this to this. As circular hole cannot be seen, there will be dotted lines. You can change properties. You see, with these two lines. Okay, these projectors, you can make it short so that it will not be overlapping with dotted. Okay, now this part is over. Okay, what next? You see, what next? Now from this end, it is going in this direction. ठीक है, how much? ये distance कितना है? ये small distance, we have this distance here. Okay, now you see it is going in this direction up to this. Okay, then this much distance, ये distance कितना है? This distance is 7 mm. You see this distance is how much? 7. Enter. Okay, now after this we will have one horizontal line. Okay, we will have one horizontal line. Okay, this line is nothing but center line. Okay, so this line with this one. Okay, now this semicircle can be seen as it is. Okay, so radius is how much? 13 mm. So take a circle from this point, it is up to this. Okay, so we can trim it. Okay, like this. One sec, made some mistake. I think this line is not straight. You see, I think something gets wrong here in projectors. Okay, I will try to manage it because we don't have time to redraw it again. Okay, okay, let us draw circle. Circle is having diameter of 12. So take a circle. Here we have already these projections. Okay, now from this thing, from this line, it is going in this direction. Okay, how much it is? This is 7 plus 7, that is 14. You see, it is going in this direction. How much it is? 14. Enter. Then it will be going in this direction, in horizontal direction up to this. You see, up to this. Okay, now once we get it, now see this portion cannot be seen from top. Which one? This one. This portion cannot be seen from top. Then this portion is having this rib, okay, starting at this point and it is ending on this level. Yes, this surface, okay. So starting at this point, ending on this level, okay. So how we get it? You see, now see this surface, this surface is continuing up to this level, okay. So see how it will be there, okay. You see, this is the level of that surface, okay. And for rib, the level will be this one, you see. So all these things, you have to match properties for dotted lines. This thing will be dotted, this thing will be dotted, and this thing will be again dotted, okay. Now once we have this, you can make this projector shorter, okay. See, these are the dotted lines for what? These are the dotted lines for this rib, as this cannot be seen from top, and level is starting from this point to this point, okay. So this point to this point, and this surface continues up to rib. So again here there is dotted line. Got it? Okay. So apart from this, this circle cannot be seen. This circle is throughout. Means how much? Up to 7 mm. Okay. So we already have this center line. Okay. Match properties. This with this one. Okay. How much it is? Depth is how much? Circle 7 mm. Depth is 7 mm. Okay. And projectors can be dotted lines can be drawn about this center line, 3.5 mm on either side. Sorry, 6 mm. No, diameter is 6 mm, so 3 mm on either side. Okay. So see here, length will be how much? One sec. At what level it is? At this surface, no? At this surface, you see, at this surface, it is going like this. Okay. So the depth is how much? 7 mm. One sec. My mistake. See how much? 7. Enter. One sec. This distance is how much? Okay. 7. Enter. Now on either sides, take this. It is 3 mm. Enter. This line on this side, this line on this side. I will delete this. Okay, now once we have this, now you can have a look. Okay, now there is this surface is continuing. You see here we have corner, and this surface continues in this direction. This surface is starting at which point? At a distance of, from this point at a distance of 7 mm it is starting, means this level. So that surface is what? That surface is this one. You see, this is the surface. This is the surface, and this surface continues up to what level? Up to this level. Okay, so this whole this part can be shown by dotted line. So again, you can match properties. This is my source object. You see this thing is dotted, and this is also a dotted line. Okay, how this dotted come? Because here there is one backside surface which is continuing, and it cannot be seen here because it is behind this cylindrical portion. Okay, so this will be dotted, and this is, these dotteds are for the circular hole which is there here. Okay, diameter is 6 mm, this one. Okay, now once we have this, let us draw side view for this. Okay, now for side view, what we will be doing, we will do project, we will have projection from front view and a top view. Okay, so let me change color first. I will take a line. Okay, from this point I will draw projections. Repeat from this point, then repeat, then from this point we will draw. Repeat from this level, can have repeat from this level. You see, repeat of the circular portion. You see, repeat, then from this level, from this level. Okay, now once we have, you see everything we have. Now this center line can be extended as a center line itself. You see here again we have center line can be extended. Okay, now we have projectors from front view. In similar way, take a line. Okay, how many projectors we will be having? This is one. Repeat this level. You see this surface, two. Okay, this we already have, one, two, three. Then four we have. Then this center line can be projected as it is. Okay, we will have projections for this circle. Repeat this thing. Okay, now once we have this, trim axis projectors which are here. Okay, then what can we do? We can project these lines here. Repeat projectors. Similarly, this one. Repeat. This thing is for center line. repeat. Okay, anything remaining? No. Now at the end you can remove extended projectors. ठीक है, जो भी एक्सेस लग रहा है आपको या ऑब्जेक्ट के इतने बाहर नहीं जाने चाहिए थे, you can trim those projectors. Okay, now once we have this, now let us have a look inside you. What can we see? See, first of all, here we can see L shape. Okay, from side view. Now where we have this level? Okay, you see this is your level, this is my level. Okay, here I can have it. Okay, at what level? Up to second projector, this one. Okay, let me change color first. I will change color, take a line. Okay, now from this point it will go vertical up to what distance? See, up to this one we have this level. See, then it will go horizontal up to end. It will go down here up to this level, horizontal up to this level and this level. Now once you have projectors, you don't need to measure the distances. Okay, match properties, this is center line and this is also a center line. Okay, now this projectors for this. Now see, this circle cannot be seen, this circle cannot be seen. So what can we do? We can have projection lines. We already have projection lines, we can draw dotted lines there. Okay, so similarly dotted lines will be for this circle. Again, this circle cannot be seen, so in this direction this circle will be shown by dotted lines here. Okay, so the level we already have this one and this one. So again, at this place you can have these lines are again dotted lines. Okay, now once we have this, okay, let me change properties again. This is dotted line, so this thing is dotted, this thing is dotted, again this one is dotted, this one is dotted. Okay, now जो excessive length था, you see, we can reduce so that you can clearly see dotted lines there. Okay, in similar way, see, we have this, these lengths are excessive, we actually don't need it. So what can we do? We can make it shorter. Okay, now we have this part. See, we have this part, this L shape we have. Okay, this L shape we have. Then apart from this circular holes cannot be seen, so there are dotted lines. Then this circle cannot be seen, we have dotted lines. Okay, then once we have this, then what can we do? This cylinder can be seen as a rectangle from this end. Okay, we already have projections, so you can see the depth of cylinder is how much, height is this one, and length we have projected here, length is this one, not this one. You see, length is up to this, length is up to this. Okay, and here you can see we have these two vertical lines there, vertical lines, it will continue from this point up to this, and here it is tangential, matlab, means up to this level. You see, you can see from this level it is there. Okay, and this edge cannot be seen. You see, this edge cannot be seen, this edge at this level edge cannot be seen. So here we have that thing. Okay, then circular hole we have which cannot be seen, so it will be shown by again a dotted line. Okay, so here we will have two dotted lines there. Okay, you can change properties for this. Okay, now once you change it, okay, you can change for this also. Okay, so once you get it, Now see anything remaining, this rib is starting at bottom level of circle and it will end up with this one, this level, you see where it is starting at this point, you see, and end at bottom is at this place. Okay, so this becomes my side view. You see anything remaining? Nothing, all dotted, everything is covered. Now once we have this, what they have said, it is sectional right hand side view. सेक्शन एंड कटिंग प्लेन इज वेयर, कटिंग प्लेन इज एट पॉइंट ए इटसेल्फ. ठीक है, तो यहाँ से अगर कटिंग स्टार्ट किए तो हाउ मेनी कटिंग्स विल बी देयर. ठीक है, कटिंग देखो कहाँ से कहाँ तक जा रहा है, यहाँ से कटिंग स्टार्ट होगा. ठीक है, व्हेन वी आर कटिंग एट दिस होल, होल विल बी एक्सपोज्ड, दिस होल विल बी एक्सपोज्ड. ठीक है, तो होल एक्सपोज मतलब क्या, हियर देयर विल बी थिक लाइंस, you see here there will be thick line. Similarly at this place there will be a thick line. ठीक है, again this place there will be a thick line, at this place there will be a thick line. Okay, and cutting doesn't take place at these holes. ठीक है, hole वाला portion. So for remaining portion we can show hatching. ठीक है, then go for hatch. ठीक है, pattern should be NC31, add pick points. ठीक है, points are this one, then at this place this one, everything. Okay, now you see this is my, okay, so you can make the projector shorter. Okay, so that you can easily get the thing properly. Now this projector, let me make it shorter. Okay, now you see after cutting it can be seen like this. ठीक है, यहाँ पे कट हो रहा है, ये होल एक्सपोज हो गया, this hole gets exposed, then cutting pattern continues up to this hole, then hole again exposed, and cutting, wherever cutting happens we used to show hatching lines, and rest of the part will remain as it is because ये cut हो रहा है क्या पीछे वाला part नहीं. ठीक है, it will remain as it is. ठीक है, and once we have this, then we will have project all dimensioning. ठीक है, you know very well how to dimension all the parts. ठीक है, so just make sure that to each view you will be getting equal attention. ठीक है, so this dimension should be evenly distributed, and just make sure that diameter for circle, diameter or radius of circle, you will be placing it wherever it is there in true shape. Means circle dimension will be, you're supposed to put here, here, then here. Okay, okay, have you got this? What a sectional view we have. ठीक है, so this is about uh, front view, top view, and sectional right hand side view. ठीक है, so after,
Doubt.
yes, yes, yes.
Sir, suppose they would have asked us sectional front view and sectional top view, then should we have eliminated the right side of the diagram?
See, nahi, this is not the case. If they are saying sectional top, if they are saying sectional top view, then this see this cutting plane is given here. So cutting plane will be given to you. Okay, they will never ask you draw sectional view without any cutting plane. ठीक है, तो cutting plane has to be given. तो यहाँ पे जैसे यहाँ पे दिया था, see this is cutting plane, तो cutting will happen at this place only, and in the direction of arrow object is to be retained, and opposite part which is means this one, this part to be removed. वो remove करने के बाद section जो दिखेगा that will be your sectional view. Okay, so it is
Oh,
compulsory thing that they are supposed to give cutting plane. And cutting plane कैसे दिखाते हैं, it is a center, it is shown by center line. At the end center line is made darker and thicker, and arrow will be given a like this. ठीक है, so in the direction of arrow part to be retained, and remaining part is to be removed. Got it?
yes, yes. Okay, sir.